Mid-March seems to be the target time that we will be hearing more about the Bethesda acquisition. We've been waiting a decent amount of time since the announcement of the acquisition of ZeniMax by Microsoft and how they are going to handle the games from Bethesda and all of the other studios under them. Now, before we get into this any further, if you guys are new here and you enjoy what you see throughout this video, I would really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button to help this channel grow and help grow this community so we can have some great conversations in the comments below. So Microsoft bought ZeniMax. They paid $7.5 billion. People, I think, were expecting to have information almost instantly on how they were going to handle the games that came along with those studios. But obviously the announcement of that acquisition didn't mean that the deal was finalized, and Phil Spencer and Xbox have said numerous times that they can't talk about what they're going to do with those games until the deal is final. And then we saw a couple of weeks ago the document from the EU who are going to rule on the actual acquisition, and they have set a deadline by March 5th. Now, I mean, there's absolutely no reason to believe that this deal isn't going to go through, so we can expect more information about how Microsoft is going to handle ZeniMax sometime in March. And this was mentioned by Jeff Grubb on the Games Beat podcast, and he here said that Xbox is said to be planning to hold an event of some sort related to Bethesda in the near future. Grubb says that this will be one of the marquee events that Xbox has as it leads up to E3 2021. His exact quote is, "Once deal closes, they will talk about it in a big way. I don't know if it will be a full direct style event, but they will make note of it and they will talk about it extensively and explain what it means to everybody. Expect that to happen sometime in mid-March." So that makes a lot of sense. It lines up with EU finalizing the deal, making sure that they can go ahead with it and everything, and then that we'll start to hear more information by the mid time of March. And Phil Spencer also said that we are going to start hearing more information about this deal in 2021, and didn't really specify an exact time, but this is definitely very believable that we will be hearing something about this in March, because I do believe once the deal is officially finalized, I don't think Xbox is going to hesitate any further to start talking about the games coming out from these studios and maybe what they are going to do with the entire exclusivity of those games. That's one of the biggest talking points, I mean, on this channel or any game channels talking about the Bethesda acquisition, is what is Microsoft going to do with the games? Are they going to keep them exclusive or not? I've said many times that I'm going to stick by this until I get proven wrong, but I do think they are going to keep them exclusive to the Xbox ecosystem. And when they talk about putting these games on multiple platforms, they specifically are talking about putting them on multiple platforms within the Xbox ecosystem, being on Android, being on PC, or being on the Xbox consoles. That's just my opinion on it, but we will have to see what decision they come to. Then we head to Twitter when we see more rumors about this type of stuff, where this one here from Idlesoft saying that Bethesda will be releasing a marketing video that will show Starfield and more when their merger with Xbox is complete. And that is something I really hope does come true, because Starfield is a game that is supposed to be releasing in 2021, and we have barely seen anything about it. But I think Bethesda in general is kind of known for that, where they show their game very close to the release date. If I remember correctly, with Fallout 4, they showed it off at E3 2015 and then subsequently released it just a couple months later in November. So this wouldn't be a big surprise if they were to show off Starfield right after this acquisition is finalized and then say that it is coming out in the holiday season. I would not be shocked at all if that happened. So it will be an interesting next couple of weeks. We're going to have to wait until March at the very earliest to see more about this acquisition and more about these games, but I'm extremely excited to see what comes down the line. We're just entering 2021. We've already seen a bunch of awesome stuff from Xbox in terms of Xbox Game Pass games continuously coming, the FPS boost that we just got this week. Now we're getting closer to the finalization of the Bethesda and ZeniMax deal, so we're going to be seeing tons of great content, tons of great information about what Xbox is doing this year going into the holiday season and beyond. It's exciting times for Xbox. It's an exciting time if you have a console or within the ecosystem, so I'm very excited to see more. Anyways guys, that's it for me. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Are you looking forward to an announcement for Starfield and to what Xbox is going to do with their games? What do you think about the exclusivity, and do you think this information is going to come in March? Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you are new here and you like what you see throughout this video, I'd really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button to help this channel grow and help grow this community so we can have great conversations in the comments below. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video.